This is awkward.
I can make it more awkward.
Welcome to Games Overboard. I'm PJ.
I'm Dan.
I'm Angie.
That was so enthusiastic.
I know, she's always seems so happy to be here.
We brought the energy, and she's like, "Oh man,
It's just great.
I'm here.
I don't particularly
I've been
enjoy.
stuck with you idiots since 6 o'clock this evening.
I'd rather be at home sleeping right now.
Fucking right. I don't particularly enjoy introducing myself. I don't know.
Time is it?
Allow
time
myself,
for
3 whole hours you've been stuck with us.
allow myself to introduce
Myself.
myself.
What's that from? I know what that's from.
It's Austin Powers.
There you go.
Ah, yes.
How the fuck do I know that and you don't? Like, what
only
is
really
this
like-
like role reversal?
I only really like the third one. Well, the second one's not bad, but the first one was not.
You like the third one because we watched that in theaters.
No, I genuinely think that the movies get better as they go on.
They do, kind of. You're right. The first one's kind
I
of...
wouldn't say better, but definitely more ridiculous.
I mean, the first one has Elizabeth Hurley, which is...
Who's going to say no to that?
Well, everyone, welcome back to another episode, and
Is it a riveting episode?
this is a riveting.
I forgot my rivet gun.
Just like Rosie,
The Riveter?
the Riveter. I bet she told great stories.
And
Probably-
I thought
they're probably-
I had outdated things. What the fuck?
I mean, you like to... Yeah, that's true. Like, I have no defense on this one.
No. I want to know what your train of thought was on that.
No, I was gonna say you like to make references to things even older than that, but 1940s is pretty far back there.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I have no defense against that one.
Goddamn right. Jesus Christ! At least I didn't ask someone to take the Coke Pepsi challenge. You don't.
Oh, you blindfold someone and have them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, what are you talking about? Where'd that come from?
Oh, I was listening. I've been listening to this guy. Oh, I sent you the thing, the Gen X thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he put something up like look, we're not, if you want someone to make fun of you all the time, go to a Gen Xer. If you need to know what tastes better, Pepsi or Coke, you just give us, let us do it. And I tell you what, it's not that, it's Tab. It's like, fuck yeah.
Crystal Pepsi all the way.
Oh.
Yeah. So, listeners, fun Mountain Dew fact.
Uh-oh.
I'm almost certain you've heard it. Angie, you may not have.
Banji.
Banji.
That's a new one.
Strumming on a banji.
Come here, Banji. Come here. It sounds like a dog's name. Come here, Banji.
I'm just out on the porch watching the sunset, strumming my banji.
Wait, before you tell your Mountain Dew story, can I tell my Mountain Dew story?
Jesus Christ.
So when Kylan was little, my mom and dad had her one night, and they had to get gas. So they stopped and they were getting gas, and she's sitting there. My dad's pumping the gas, and there's one of those Mountain Dew poster sign, the signs they put out to get at the pumps. She's like, "Poppy, do they really make Mountain Dew from the mountains?" He's like, "No, that's horse piss."
I was walking past a prison. I saw a midget climbing out of the window through a whole bunch of bed sheets all tied together. And I thought to myself...
Well, that's a little condescending.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
I thought I'd cue you up for that one.
Goddamn right. Okay, Mountain Dew, go!
So, fun Mountain Dew fact. Woman once sued PepsiCo for finding a mouse tail in her Mountain Dew.
Oh, I remember hearing about this, yeah.
And she lost the case because the lawyer for PepsiCo said, she's lying. And they said, how do you know that? And they said, if there really was a mouse in that Mountain Dew, it wouldn't be there by the time it got to her.
It would have been dissolved.
Yeah.
It would have been dissolved. And they won.
Well, I mean, it is horse piss.
Yeah.
Speaking of mice, we've got one at work.
Oh, it's a mouse.
True story, last time there was a mouse there, I legit almost caught it with my hands.
Yes.
Nice.
If I would have had pliers, I would have had that bitch.
I'm sure you... Sure you would
That's
have.
how I used to catch them when I was a kid. I caught more mice in my parents' house than the cats ever did.
Nice.
Give me a pair of pliers and get that thing cornered.
She was the mouser in the house.
Yeah, my mom will
Sounds-
tell you that too.
Sounds horrifying.
Like I just went
like-
after him with my pliers. If you can get him by the tail with the pliers, you just pick him up. I mean, and we didn't kill. Like I just took him outside
It's
and
like
I flung him.
like all the preteen mice are outside. Like, don't go in there.
Yeah, probably.
That place is evil. And then the other's like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go in.
Do you dare me? Do you dare me like a
I'm
kernel of corn?
gonna do it.
Like
and then they get in there and they're met with these metal torture devices. And...
There's like I wouldn't kill him. I'd just take him outside and cross the road, put him in the field. I mean, they were probably back in the house by the time I got back there, but it's fine. It was entertaining.
The one and only time I saw a rat like alive in the wild, I hit it with a shovel in a perfect golf swing and killed it.
So why are we here tonight?
We are here because we have played Tapestry from Stonemaier Games, designed by Jamie Stegmaier, but with the Plans and Ploys expansion. So I'm really excited about this because, first off, I love Tapestry. We know this because we had Jamie on the show.
Oh, yes, we did.
Because I love Tapestry. Oh, that's a snake.
It's a flat snake. It's a flat snake.
It's a snake.
So, yeah, I'm always happy to play this game and come back to this game every time. It's like, oh no, we got to do review. So before we get into the review, I want to talk about solo mode. Solo mode has its own rulebook again,
Okay.
but it's scenarios with like specific goals you have to accomplish.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's cool.
So
yeah, go ahead, hit your mic again, PJ.
there are 5 different scenarios to accomplish. So if you're a solo player, this is definitely one that you should be interested in.
How low, PJ?
Solo.
We got it. She didn't.
I don't even care.
She doesn't watch Star Wars.
I don't care.
We gotta make her care.
I know. We gotta make her watch.
Yeah.
Make her believe.
Listen, I'm not watching you two do anything.
Believe in the 4th.
That's right.
So, gameplay for Tapestry, for those who haven't listened to the Tapestry episode, is very simple. You have 4 resources. You got population, power, money, and food.
That's right. But thankfully, you don't have puppy power because then I'd have to shoot you.
Yes. And you just spend those by sliding them down a track to move a cube up a different track of either science, technology, exploration, or military. And when you move up that track, your civilization advances.
Civilization or
And when your civilization advances, you get all kinds of special things.
To anybody listening, I apologize.
So when your civilization advances, you get special bonuses. You can like conquer new lands, explore the lands, and then conquer them. You can conquer other people's territories that they've taken over.
Yeah, you know, I didn't do that at all this time.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, last game I tried to.
Yeah, you were all about the military when we...
Yeah, the first game I was all about the military. This time I was all about science, and then I still fucking lost.
Yep.
Blinded them with science!
So one of the things that you do get in this expansion is new civilizations, and I've learned something over 2 separate games. Fuck the river, people! Don't trust those shady fucking assholes. They will fuck you all the time.
But you were so into the otters. What has now made you change your mind? Like, you were, like, otter all the way. Even though we told you it was stupid.
They're fucking thieves. They're thieves. They're thieving little shitbags.
We told him it was a bad idea, and he's like, no, it's great. Then he continued to say it's great, but now all of a sudden, since he fucked up this game...
It'll be fine. I'm trying to find the rule book.
Did you make a mistake?
Oh, no.
So while you're doing
Made a
while
mistake.
you're doing that, PJ,
While I'm fighting with this box.
I have
I don't even think the rulebook's in here. That's the worst part.
Oh, Jesus Christ, PJ. I have a dark story for you guys. This is called Fake Suicide.
Oh, God.
All right, you ready? A police officer is called to an office where a dead man has been found. The man's head rests on his desk in a pool of blood. There is a gun on the floor. There are also some traces of gunpowder in the man's right temple.
I'm sorry, can you start over? I was not listening.
God damn it, Angie! Fake suicide.
Okay.
A police officer is called to an office where a dead man has been found. The man's head rests on his desk in a pool of blood. There is a gun on the floor. There are some traces of gunpowder in the man's right temple. On the desk, underneath a pen that is positioned in the man's hand, there is a note explaining the suicide. Despite all this, the officer concludes that the man has been murdered.
So how do we know he wasn't murdered? I mean, that wasn't just suicide. Just because some guy says so?
Did the cop kill him?
Wait.
No, the cop didn't kill him.
So the gun...
So think about it.
Is in his
All
hand.
signs point to a suicide.
Yes.
Why does he think differently?
Because it looks like it was staged.
It does look like it was staged. What gave it away?
The look of fear on his face.
No.
Oh,
He's
no.
dead.
Well,
It's not like he's like, "Whoo!"
Was the gunshot somewhere where he couldn't have done it himself?
No, it was right on his temple.
Was there a burn mark?
My
Or
God,
lack
you
of
guys
burn-
really
burn
don't
mark?
pay attention. There, gunpowder residue was on his right temple.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, in the
Sorry, I
temple.
was looking at these things.
Oh,
Oh,
then
God
somebody
damn you.
put his head down. Somebody put it because whoever shot him had the residue on them and touched his head.
No.
Why are you
that's
looking at me like
that's not
that?
how that works.
Okay. So...
Come again?
For Big Fudge?
Do they call you Papa Carl? Ow.
God damn it.
Ow, my knee.
Was he... Do we know if he was married?
Doesn't say.
Okay, so he did...
Is he a person?
Yes, this is a
Yeah,
real,
yeah.
well, not a real
We
person,
should
but this is a
always start
person.
with this.
This is what are you doing, Binks?
I was just about to ask that question. Did you even hear that? He's trying to climb the wall.
Did he...
I think he's your little condescending. He's trying to get out.
Yeah. Do you just get a raise?
Was the pen in
No.
his non-dominant hand?
No,
That's a good one.
no.
What if,
That was a very good one, but no.
So
Was
he
it not-
he had a note though.
He had a note.
Was it not his handwriting?
It was his handwriting. It was a suicide note.
Was there a secret message in the note?
No.
Did he misspell his
No.
name or something?
So he wrote the note.
Yes.
This doesn't make any sense.
Did the note have incorrect information in it?
No.
Is the note at all related
Relevant.
to the...
Let me read the last part of it for you again. There's a gun on the floor. There are also some traces of gunpowder in the man's right temple. On the desk, underneath a pen that is positioned in the man's hand, there's a note explaining the suicide. Despite all of this, the officer concludes the man has been murdered.
Because the gun was on the floor.
Keep
And if he
going.
killed himself, the gun would have been in his hand.
That's right. I told you guys were going to get this one easy. The pen is positioned in the man's right hand on the same side as the wound and the gun. If the man committed suicide, the last thing that would have been held in his hand would have been the gun, not the pen.
Yeah.
Told you that one was a pretty easy one.
That was stupid.
That was dumb. My turn.
Well, I think we should get back to the game. Ooh, here's a good one. A great disappointment. I think that's called Most of My Life.
Is that the story of your life? Oh God, you're leaving me with him? I'm gonna screw it. Like, it's just not gonna work.
A miraculous salvation. They tried to kill him, but save his life instead. This one you should also get pretty quickly.
They tried to kill him, but save his life instead.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this should all be on Dan. I feel like Or did I read this one? I feel like I read this one.
Oh, this is one... Yeah, this is one that you looked at, and I was like, oh, I already did this one because I screened it before the live stream.
I feel like I did read it. I don't honestly remember, but... I think it should be all on him to figure it out.
Damn, they tried to kill him.
The fuck balls!
Do you remember this one?
No,
don't look if you don't remember it.
I know I read it.
Oh, don't look.
I could just look it up on my own phone.
I mean, I could too, but I'm not going to cheat.
Yeah, Angie.
Jeez.
Gosh.
God.
Trying to cheat. It's just a game.
I'm pretty sure I did read it, though.
But if you don't remember it, then you can join in on the game.
No, it's more fun to make him do it on his own.
She just doesn't want to do it.
Look, it's a little lifesaver with a halo.
They tried to kill him, but saved his life instead.
Yep.
We're talking about a person, right?
Yes.
Did he go to the hospital?
No. He might have afterwards, but probably not. All right, so yeah, Tapestry is a very Euro game. There's pretty much no luck to it at all.
No,
right?
And fuck those goddamn river people.
Right, the river people. So the expansion brings about a handful of new civilizations you can choose from.
Fucking river people.
So I was aliens, and the aliens rules were... I'm still not sure I actually played that right.
Well, let me see it.
But, I mean, I did a thing with the aliens.
Did a thing. The aliens
Because you pull 4 space tiles out, and then you put one on your mat. And then you, like, get to do something. You get, like, the thing that's on the tile. But then it says, like, discard a tile to do a different thing, and... but then, like, keep putting more tiles on your mat. I'm like, I have no idea what's happening with this one. It's worded very oddly. I didn't like it. But there's the recyclers, where you can take technology and make it new again. Where it goes up to the top of your tech track, and then it goes back down to the bottom again.
What?
Treasure hunters. So, there's spies. Spies use subterfuge and deception to leech information from neighboring nations. Yeah, that's what a spy is. But
it's kind of...
You may place a player token on one of the unselected options here to gain the corresponding benefit from a neighboring player of your choice. So that's neat.
Ooh.
Advisors, the Islanders. Someone had this and they didn't use it. This was in the discard civilization pile.
Oh, yeah. Was it that one?
The Islanders are mystified by a massive island on the horizon, and they devote their resources
Oh, yeah, that was one of
to
mine.
exploring it. Start with 4 territory tiles in your supply. That's cool. The River Folk.
Fuck them!
So, it's a cool premise.
So the only thing that they really have going for them is with the River Folk, if you have areas on your what is it, player mat, your city mat.
Mm-hmm.
There are areas where you can't build.
Impassable terrain.
Yeah, impassable terrain. Everybody has those. But with the river folk, if one of those impassable terrains is water, like a river or something like that, you want to build on those. You can build on those and you want to build on those. Because at the end of the game, any of those spots that are not covered, you start losing points.
Yeah.
So it makes it... What makes that interesting to take is you can cover up more of your map. You can essentially fill out your entire map.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no boundaries when it comes to
Right,
placing
unlike everybody else. Everybody else, if you have a red dot, you can't use that spot.
He rhymed.
He did.
Well,
Whenever I
if the
played-
glove doesn't fit, you must have quit.
Whichever one I played the first time we played had that. Like I could put whatever I could put stuff on the red dots too. I forget which one it was that I played the first time.
Cool. I don't remember that.
But what sucks about them is you don't get anything.
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry.
And you have
What
to...
the hell was that? It's like you were choking on it.
I yawned.
That was a yawn?
Yeah, I mean,
Raw.
So-
Sounds like dying giraffe.
what were we talking about? Oh, you were talking about the new the new
Civilization.
Civilization.
Yeah, so all in all, it's nice to just have new civs. I don't like the way the alien one was worded. I don't think the Riverfolk one is all that good, though.
No.
Just because, like, it's cool that you can use the whole mat and everything, but you're at such a disadvantage for the rest of the game. Like, only starting with 4 points
Yeah.
to make up for that
That's
doesn't seem like a whole lot there.
And no, it's not. And at the beginning of the game, I was doing pretty decent. But as the game progressed, because you guys kept getting more and more things, I fell behind. I fell behind fast.
So, anyways, I thought I was going to lose for most of the game.
Just like any
Really?
other game.
Really? Because I was pretty sure I was going to lose.
Okay,
And
well,
I
yeah,
didn't.
that's true. For the first half of the game, when I was like trailing behind you all,
You didn't trail behind me that much. Or you didn't trail behind me.
it's a while.
No, about a quarter of the game in, you pulled ahead. And we
Maybe.
were close, but you were always ahead.
Yeah, because I wasn't advancing in one particular track, and so everyone was getting landmarks except me. And I'm like, I'm not gonna get any of these freaking buildings. Like, where are they coming from? But somehow I advanced. Like, I don't even know what I did to advance so much, but
Well, you beat my ass.
yeah.
Didn't take much.
Look, we all know I don't have one, okay? The only curvature back there is my wallet.
He's a flat asser.
The cat lived there, just knocked everything off.
NASA keeps people from going there.
At least someone's protecting it. I almost got you to spit that out.
Just picture like Dan drives up to a street corner and like 5 guys in suits are like, no, no, no.
You can't see this. You can't see this.
So they try to kill him, but save his life instead.
I don't fucking know. They try to kill. Is it a mafia related hit?
No,
Is it a health issue?
no.
Are they in the army?
No,
Military of any kind?
no.
I don't fucking know. Oh, really? I have no idea.
Components.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Thanks. No.
I didn't know he was down there.
So,
Sorry, buddy.
components.
So
We get the instruction book and that nice,
textured paper.
yes, that
fucking
lovely
love that
Stonemaier paper.
I love that paper.
I just love the little buildings.
Yeah, we get 7 new buildings, and the interesting thing about them is there's new stuff, like new ways you get them.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So one building is strictly tied to a Tapestry card, and that's the stage. I forget what the card is, but like you have
It's
to
like
play
a blueprint or something.
no, a Tapestry card that you put down, and it's like for entertaining the masses or something. And you get a stage that you put on in your city. Another one is based on a space tile, and it's called the Monolith. It's this weird alien artifact that you discover and just put in your city.
Does it look like the Monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey?
No.
Fuck.
It's a rectangular prism. And then the other 5 are like objective cards. I forget what the term is in the book, but they're objective cards, and at the start of the game,
that's what I was thinking.
You get one of these cards, and like you said, it's like a blueprint.
It's like a blueprint.
You get one of these cards, and it's something to work for. You know, like for me, once I advanced one of my technology cards all the way up to the top, then I would get this. And for me, it was a game store. So I got to own a game store.
Pretty fitting for you.
Yeah.
Mine was, what is it, audio laboratory or something like that. And I had to get two squares on my mat completely filled.
Yeah. They're called districts in the game. A 3x3
yeah, 3x3
section.
grid.
I got a skyscraper.
Yeah, the skyscraper, yeah.
Yeah, what did you need to do?
What did I need to do?
I don't know. That's why
I think I had to fill one of my districts.
Just one?
I think.
Or a row. Was it
Or
a
a row.
row?
Or something.
I
don't remember.
Anyways, yeah. It was a really cool way to, like, get someone, like... You know, because at the start of the game, in the base game, it's like, which track do I go up? You know, and this is kind of a good way to nudge you in a certain direction.
Yeah.
You know, like, for me, I had to get my technology track up, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to start making my way up that one. Well, I don't know how you felt, because yours...
Mine not so much. Mine was just fill out 2 districts.
Yeah.
Just get 2 districts finished and you're good.
Yeah. But I thought it was a really clever idea. Just another way to get one of those unique buildings out onto the board. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing was those tokens. How do we feel about the tokens? So, as you advance up the tiers in your civilization, you get what are called landmark buildings. And what this expansion does is it has little colored tokens that go over those spaces. And it's just a visual indicator that someone has taken it. Like when you reach that spot, you take the token and you take the building. So then other people going up that track know that's
taken. You
that's
can't
taken
take it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's completely necessary, but it is a really nice addition.
Okay.
Because those tokens are colored, and on the base game, it's just a gray.
I think it would make more sense if you put the building on it.
Yeah, the board would have to be a lot bigger for that.
Yeah. Well, some of it, but...
Yeah.
I mean...
For some of the buildings.
Yeah. I feel like that would make it easier to... I don't know. I mean, clearly you can tell somebody's already taken it because their cube is ahead of yours.
Yeah, either on it or past it.
Yeah. So I feel like it... I don't know. I don't find it necessary. I don't know if I'll ever use it again.
Yeah.
But the landmark... Or not the landmark. The starting buildings, like those cards, those blueprint cards.
Those are pretty cool.
I will never not use that.
Yeah, those are really cool. It really does give you something to work towards.
Yeah. And like the little conquering towers, like it's this plastic that it's such a weird feeling plastic because it's not like, I don't know, it just feels different from other plastic bits. Like it's more dense, almost silicone-y or something. Like it's soft. Right?
No, that feels like a Lego to me. If I step on that, I'm gonna scream.
Yeah, I guess so.
It feels like a solid. It feels like a solid piece of plastic. It doesn't feel like it's something that you could break easily. But you also have to take size into account. They are tiny pieces.
Yeah, but like compared to like the plastic bits in Spirit Island per se,
Okay, those are smooth though.
They're smooth and they're thinner, but like they're lighter, they're more fragile feeling. Again, these are more dense. But
they're more dense. These are textured.
Yeah.
I think that has a big thing to do with it.
Yeah.
But this is all base game anyway.
Yeah. But we can still talk about the components and everything because it's still, like
I like
the game
the
is just so satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
I like these game pieces. They're nice. They're sturdy.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm going to break anything.
Yeah. As always, I will say, not a fan of the weird sandpaper feeling player mats and all that. Like, again, just like we said in the last time we reviewed this, I understand why, like the sandpaper feeling is for texture to hold the things, and they're really thin, so you can get a lot of them in the box, and they don't take up a lot of space, and it saves on money. I get all that. I just don't like it. I wish it was cardboard and thicker. And
see, I don't mind that.
I know that we had this conversation last time.
I don't mind it at all.
I don't either.
It works.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me as we're like playing, but when we set up and tear down, I have to feel it. And I don't like it.
Are you sure you're not autistic?
I don't like these feelings, guys.
I've always been like, there's some textures.
I remember.
Set me off.
I remember you not eating certain things because of textures.
Oh, everyone's like that.
Yeah. It's my issue with beans.
Oh, yeah.
Like, certain ones are kidney beans. No.
I asked her
gross.
about that the last time we were at the grocery store. I said, why? Did your dad eat so many beans one day and just completely gas you out? And she retorted with...
Blew you out the window.
She retorted with, you've been to dinner. My dad's always like that. Like, okay, good point.
Yeah.
Anything that works specifically with this expansion?
Well...
I mean, I feel like it doesn't do a whole lot for the game.
No, it doesn't.
It just helps you fill up your spots a little quicker.
I'd say besides the new civs, the biggest thing it adds are those new buildings.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're all pretty much the same size, so it's pretty fair either way. Once you get your building, you're not getting a whole lot more than somebody else.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like some of the core game ones where it's like, this massive building that...
Right.
You only get like one or two buildings that take up the entire district, and that's,
Yeah.
And if you have more than 2 players, sorry, not everyone's going to get something like that.
Yeah, most of these are like 2x2s or 2x3s,
Yeah.
In terms of size.
Yeah, which one did I get, though? Was the 3x3? Was it the...
That was the skyscraper. That was a big one.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah.
I had one of the...
I guess
I got another one.
there's that
What
one that's
other
pretty
one did
big
I get?
too.
I got another really big one, too. Oh, the nuclear bomb.
Yeah,
That one's pretty big.
The tank factory, I think,
Yeah.
is a big one, yeah. So yeah, there's some pretty big buildings in there. Apparently, one of the tiebreaker rules in the expansion is who has the tallest building, because none of them are the same height.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I feel like if you have the skyscraper, you would win.
Yeah.
And that...
Yeah, sounds like it. So there are other expansions that I really want to get. One has like a 5th track to go up for the arts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and you can get like a neoprene mat that has all the tracks on it and spaces for all the buildings, not just the core game ones.
Oh, with the expansion and everything. Cool.
So there's a lot more to this game as a whole. But what doesn't work for me is that it's an expansion that doesn't fit in the core box unless you buy a custom insert. That bothers me. I like to be able to shove everything into one box.
Yeah.
I can understand that, but at the same time, you have the other box for it. Yeah, it's going to be a pain in the ass to separate everything and do all that stuff, but at the same time, like, if you just want to play the base game, you've got the base game.
Yep.
You don't have to try and sort everything out that doesn't go in the base game.
Yeah.
Right? I kind of feel the same way about Raiders. Like, I wish it all went in the same box, but at the same time, if you just want to pull out the base game and play real quick.
Yeah.
Now,
something that we're going to have to revisit soon is Dinosaur Island.
Yeah.
Especially with, what is it, Totally Liquid, is that what it's called? The Totally Liquid expansion?
Yeah, I definitely will play that. I don't know if you all saw, but Stonemaier Games have officially announced their next, not their next title, but an upcoming title.
oh, I did see that.
Yeah, Vantage.
Vantage, yeah. And
I
Jamie
missed it. What's this?
It is a...
Jamie's designing this one,
Yes,
right?
this one is designed by Jamie. It is an open world roguelike game, and where you crash land on a planet, and to do that, you like randomly determine where you're going to crash on this planet by drawing a card. There are 1,700 cards.
That's a
And
lot of cards.
so the places, not all of them are planet cards, but like I think there are like 800 planet cards, something like that. And they're all locked into place. So like, let's say I pull card 688 to land on, then like to the right of it might be 512 and to the north might be 711 or whatever. But
you need that Slurpee really bad, don't you?
but then like let's just say I crash land on 512 next time I play, I know what card is to the west of it because they will always be side by side. But the chances of you ever landing there are pretty slim, you know. But if you're playing with multiple people, then you're going to land on different spots of the planet and you have to like try to find each other and things like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited, and he is super excited about this. He's been talking about it a lot on his live streams, and he's excited enough about it that he is selling the metal coins already a year in advance. And all these people are like making fun of him for it, and they're like, yeah, I bought a steering wheel to a car I don't own. and I was like that's kind of a what's the word, a false comparison, is that the term?
Yeah.
Where because like you can still use those metal coins and other things until the game shows up.
Right.
You know, where this guy who jokingly said like he bought a steering wheel for a car he doesn't own, like, you can't use that for anything, you know, until you get the car. Yeah. But
Go-kart.
But a lot of people are calling it like
Putting in the cart
shady
before the
business. Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't call it a shady
No,
business.
it's just him being real excited about a product, and
Yeah.
you know, he has part of it that he can sell and people can actually use in other games. So
Right.
why not?
That's,
You know?
They clearly don't understand the draw of the freaking metal coins.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Well, they're just not autistic like PJ.
That's right. And I feel like they don't understand Jamie Stegmaier, and they don't understand.
They haven't delved into the world
Yeah,
enough
yeah. Because, like, the sheer joy when he announces a new game and how excited he is over it and everything, like, you can tell he just loves the hobby. And, like, when he has something new, he's like, here, I just want to share it with you, you know? Like,
well, and just the sheer fact that he has his own company that puts games out, like, that is a dream of so many people that they will never be able to aspire to.
Yeah.
Like, and he's proud of it, and he should be.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what they say, you do something you love, you never work a day in your life.
That's right.
Right.
So before we get into favorite moments, Seismic is coming May 29th. It's official. It is happening.
Yes!
It is happening May 29th. They're going live 9 a.m.
Breaking news!
Hang on!
Try
my
not to
body
burp.
just malfunctioned.
So May 29th, 9 a.m. I don't know what time zone. I'm hoping Eastern, just so I can get, jump on it faster. Not like it's going to get here any faster. It's probably going to be like a 2-year development.
It's a Wednesday.
Really? Usually games come out on Tuesdays on Kickstarter or GameFound and things like that. So
Pretty sure it's a Wednesday.
Well, let's take a look.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday.
Well, then.
How does she know?
I can tell you how I know.
How do you know?
Because the 26th is my mother's birthday and it's a Sunday.
There you go. Yeah, it is a Wednesday.
Okay. So, Wednesday, May 29th.
I don't know why you people doubt me.
I didn't doubt you. He did.
Okay, sure you did.
He's the one that looked it up.
I just had to verify.
So I was watching The Unexplained with William Shatner on Netflix.
Okay.
And they're talking about savantism. And there's this one guy who knows all the way back to like the 1500s, like every single day and what day of the week it was and things like that.
Shit.
And so like Angie just totally reminded me of that though. She's like, it's a Wednesday. May 29th, Wednesday.
Definitely a Wednesday. Uh-oh, gonna miss Wapner. You've never seen Rain Man?
I've never seen Rain Man, but I understand the reference.
Seriously? You've never seen Rain Man?
No.
Oh,
I've
Jesus.
seen the ending, and I know the reference, obviously, but yeah, I've never seen the whole movie.
Totally disappointing.
Is it disappointing?
Disappointing.
I feel like it might be disappointing.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed in you guys.
So they tried to kill him and saved his life instead.
Is this like the thing where they pulled him out of a lake because the forest was on fire?
No, it's so much more straightforward than that.
Do I get a hint?
They tried to kill him, but they saved
his
his life instead.
Did they shoot him?
No.
Did they throw him in water?
No.
Did they punch him?
No.
Did they do any bodily harm to him?
Did they push him overboard on a boat?
No.
Did they make him walk the plank?
No.
Does it have anything to do with being on a boat?
No. Where's the... I want to know where the boat hole thing is coming
Hole?
The lifesaver.
Where's the boat hole?
I wanted to say the whole boat, but then it just came
I
back.
wonder where the boat hole's coming from.
Because it's a lifesaver with the halo.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. No.
Okay. So they didn't make him take a short, what was it, long walk off a short pier. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he fall off of something?
No.
Was he pushed?
No.
Does he get injured?
No.
Did he have a great fall?
No.
So it's not Humpty Dumpty.
No.
Does he get a concussion?
No.
Does he go to the hospital? Eventually.
Probably. At least to the doctor.
Head injury in any way?
No.
What?
Like, for me, it's like, man, this is obvious, so.
How? How is this obvious? This is so fucking vague. How can it be obvious? Mine was obvious.
Poor microphone struggling to keep this voice in check.
Is that better?
No.
Okay.
Oh, shut up. I don't know.
So while we come back to that,
Oh, fuck you.
favorite moments of the game.
I liked how I was so far ahead of both of you for the longest freaking time.
I like how I surprised took the lead at the end.
By what, one?
I like how I
Beat me by
kept
one.
getting
It was
those
awesome.
tapestry cards. That how can you do that? It's just so
Oh my
card.
gosh, your tapestry cards.
Yeah.
My
What
gosh.
was the one was if you do something in the science track, you get to you get 2 points plus you get to roll your dice twice and choose the best one. She's like, well, how?
But
how?
then also on the same card was like, if you put a building in the district, you got points or something like.
No,
there
that
was
was another
all
one.
kinds of other things.
So that card was only 2. The next one that I had was if you got an invention. If you got an invention, you get the card and you immediately do its upgraded. Get its upgraded thing. Oh, that's another one that pissed you off. That was fun. I'm so sad that those don't carry over.
I like my civilization card. Especially since I got the barracks and I could roll when I rolled the dice. When I conquered something, I got the red dice plus whatever I chose, and it could be the red dice
That's
twice.
really what helped you out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I get 14 points because I got 7 twice.
Yeah.
Oh, I did it again.
I got 7 a couple times. I got the 6 a couple times.
Yeah. Once I
I did more
realized,
conquering than the rest of you.
I was
too.
real happy that I got that card that says if an opponent uses the military track, then you get 3 bonus points. And so I'm like, oh, I'm putting that card down. For that whole round, I got
Yeah, because I just read through what all the bonuses were for each one. I'm like, oh, fuck, we'll do that.
I got so fucked on that game. Fuck you, river people.
Yeah, those river people, like, not that good. No. Don't recommend that.
Not at all.
Seems to be a theme.
I know.
Shut
It's
it.
twice now. River people are just
Shut it.
not pulling
If you
their
have
weight.
an outer choice, you need to
Jesus
go with
fucking
it.
Christ.
You're sassy today.
I'm usually sassy in some way.
He ought to take a chill pill.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Speaking of, they tried to kill him.
God damn it!
Stop yelling.
Never.
And yet they save his life instead.
Did they shoot him and a bullet took out a tumor?
No. It's not a tumor.
Did they punch him in the gut, but he was choking and he spit whatever was lodged in his throat?
You're getting closer.
Okay. He was choking on something?
No.
They punched him?
No.
Something was happening to him and whatever they did helped him.
Helped him.
Yes. Kind of.
What do you mean, kind of?
Was he having a seizure?
No.
Was he throwing up?
That comes at one point.
Was he drunk?
No.
Did they poison him?
Yes.
Aha!
So how'd they save his life?
I don't know.
Did they stick their finger down his throat and make him puke?
No.
Did
they give him the antidote?
No. This is the hard part. This part I probably wouldn't have been able to guess.
Okay, so he was poisoned. He started throwing up. Am I on the right track right there?
No.
Fuck you! He was poisoned, though.
Yes.
Did they give him something to make him start throwing up?
Yes.
They made him drink Epicac. That'll make anyone throw up.
Or milk and magnesia. Oh. Pepto-Bismol, too. Instant reverse for me. Like,
That's a little TMI.
it hits my tongue, and I immediately just throw it right back out. Like, what?
So I'm just thinking of the stupid jingle they have.
Oh. Diarrhea.
And I was like, you got all these symptoms, take Pepto-Bismol. Peter's like, I'll take Pepto. Well, I feel better now, thank you.
Literally the second it hits my tongue. Literally.
I'm strange. As a child, I used to love it.
Ugh.
Now as an adult, I look at it and I go, ugh,
That tea berry taste.
liquid chalk.
That's right.
Why are we talking about this?
No.
So they poisoned
They
him.
poisoned him.
Poison the guy.
Do they give him something to make him throw up? Or does he throw up on his own? Like, do they punch him to make him throw up?
No.
Do they, like, throw him to make him throw
No,
up?
they give
They
him.
throw him. Hey, take this poison. Throw.
He's throwing up as he's being thrown.
Oh my
It's
God,
like
did they
hitting
make
him in
him-
the face.
Do they spin him around and make him dizzy?
No.
Oh.
So
No,
they didn't turn him like a record.
Ha. No. You're on the right track with did they give him something?
Gave him something. Did they?
Does he swallow it through his mouth hole?
I'm glad you put hole there.
I wouldn't have understood what she was talking about without the whole part.
I don't know. They could have done a South Park and tried to, do the reverse thing.
But that's not the mouth.
Do they shove something up his ass?
No.
Okay, you didn't answer the first question.
I said no.
Oh, okay. Did they, like, inject him with something?
No.
Did they scare him?
No.
Is this
They give
something
him-
really stupid?
They give
Yeah.
him
Well,
poison.
yeah, it's stupid.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Siamese twins.
No, not that stupid.
So we were listening to that episode again today, and I'm like, I don't remember that. Oh yeah, fucking PJ.
Wait, what about me? Why are you yelling at me?
Wait, you're the one who did it.
No,
it was Angie.
It was
that's
Angie.
Right. God, that's right, because we started that off saying that we don't give her enough.
I never get enough.
That's what she said.
Poison.
Yes.
Is he allergic to it?
No.
Are you an idiot?
No.
The jury's still out on that one.
So do you give up or are you thirsty for more?
Thanks, Macaulay Culkin.
Do they make him drink something?
No.
Oh, so they didn't make him drink so much water that he started to throw up?
No.
What could possibly be left?
I have no idea. Besides the
Do they
donkey
make him
punch.
snort something?
No.
I give up.
Do they make him lick a sick dog?
No.
Gross! Oh, they didn't make him eat the cat poop, did they?
No.
Eat the cat poop!
Eat the kapoop.
No! You eat the cat poop! I will not eat cat poop! You eat it! No!
Okay, so they poisoned him.
Yes.
With the cat poop.
No.
I have no idea.
They
Go
poisoned him and then they do something to him to make him
throw up.
Yes.
throw up.
So
Kick him
you
in the
got
stomach.
part, like the
We
basics
got
of
like
it.
90%
And
of it.
he pukes up the poison.
They donkey punch him.
No.
Oh, okay.
In a big
Sorry. Angie, that look was great.
In a big dinner at Duke's house, several people tried to kill him. First, the butler poisoned his drink. Then the cook served him some oysters that had gone off. When the Duke ate them, he threw everything up, including the poison in the drink.
That makes sense. So they did give him something in his mouth hole.
This is what happens when you don't talk about plans.
Communication is key.
That's right.
Best laid plans.
Of Mice and Men. Great
Of Mice.
Great book. Of Mice and Men. Fantastic.
Yeah, sure. And men.
What?
Best laid plans of mice. It's Hitchhiker's Guide.
Oh, dear God. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Well, everyone, that was Tapestry. Plans and Ploys.
I was a little bit of Tapestry, mostly us fucking around. Thanks for listening.
I do have to say, I mean, Libertalia is my favorite Stonemaier game, but this is kind of tied with Wormspan for second.
I love Tapestry. Actually, Wormspan is like my new favorite solo game, too.
Yeah.
It's so easy to play solo.
There you go, you can give me Tapestry for my birthday.
That's coming up really fast.
When is it?
Monday.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
You might be visited by the birthday turtle.
I mean, I figured I was going to be anyway. Let's be real.
Scythe will always be my favorite Stonemaier game.
I don't know. I'm tied between Scythe and Libertalia.
So in about a year, maybe less than a year, we'll have Castles of Burgundy, the deluxe edition, to review, because I backed that on GameFound.
Nice.
Stretch pay is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
And Seismic at the end of the month.
I'm
Stretch
so
pay makes
excited,
your life
guys.
happy.
Seismic.
Listen, listeners, this is important.
No, don't listen. Just kind of watch like you have been for the past. How long
Listen
have you been at
with
this?
your eyes.
Listen, listeners, because you need to listen, because you're listeners. Seismic needs to fund. So we need you to, even if you can't, I mean, we get it, inflation and all that crap, like, life isn't good, but spread the word for Seismic. We got it. We got to see this thing through. We got to.
I've got a vested interest in it now.
Yes. I just need this game. And there's stretch pay. So you just gotta. You gotta pitch in. Everyone's gotta give. You gotta give.
Stretch pay makes your wife happy.
Oh, God. You guys gotta stop.
So listeners, please just spread the word on Seismic, because I want this game. It's totally for selfish reasons that I need this game to fund.
Are you okay over there?
My mind is a horrible
You're
place.
turning very many shades of red.
He's gonna explode.
I know. The steam is building in there.
He's like a zit that's being squeezed.
It's been on his face for a week. It's ready to pop.
I know I'm not family friendly, but everything that's been going through my mind is X-rated. And you guys just kept going. What the fuck was that?
That was Trogdor. Because the Aurora Borealis is out right now, guys.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Assuming that the clouds have cleared enough for us to see
I
it.
don't think
highly
they were
doubt it.
supposed to.
Yeah. But I do want to go out and check. Because
Yeah.
anywhere from now to 2 a.m.,
Yeah.
it should be visible.
And possibly tomorrow, depending.
Really? Mm-hmm. All right. Speaking of solar flares, though, at about 9 a.m. this morning, we almost lost power 3 times at Loyalsock
Oh, we lost.
at work.
We lost power at the farm. I kept getting notifications from the power company.
I wonder if that was solar flare induced.
I don't know.
Because, like, I've never seen that happen before.
Our phones didn't work for a while. That was kind of nice.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's got to be solar flare induced. Okay.
Mine was up fine.
No, our phones at work.
Oh, yeah, ours were fine at work too.
Mine was fine.
Our land lines.
Yeah, ours were fine too.
No, they were not fine. They didn't work for a little while. I don't know what time it was.
He's talking about his phones at his work.
Yeah,
He's not listening to what I'm saying.
I know what
He
you're
doesn't
saying.
care.
He's saying
about what
ours
you're
were
saying.
fine too, and that is not what I was saying.
No, no.
That's not. No,
Say-
you are saying yours weren't working. He is saying his were.
Yeah, that's exactly.
No, he said ours were fine too. That's literally what
no,
came
you
out
said
of his mouth.
no. You said, okay, you said no, not the landlines. I said yeah, ours too. Ours were fine too. Like our landlines were fine too, as well as our cell phones.
No, but her landlines were not working.
Right. I know that's what you were saying, but I'm saying, but my landlines were working as well as our cell phones. We didn't have any of that trouble up there. Your landlines. Your
that is not
Okay.
not
Now,
what you
I'm
said.
definitely on your side because Dan, it's not making any sense right now.
I'm making total sense.
You said ours were fine too.
Ours. No, never mind. You know what?
You said that.
You needed to leave off the two. You needed to just say ours were fine. There was no two involved because if it was two, then yours weren't working.
Our cell phones were working as well as our landlines.
It's like
So you had no phone
it's like
issues.
some guy walking out of a
Yes.
buffet past a homeless person, and he's just like, "Man, I'm full." And the homeless guy's like, "Yeah, I haven't eaten too." And
Right.
what a weird episode.
You got that right.
Well, everyone, I think that'll do it for this week.
That'll do, Peg.
That'll do, pig.
That'll
Do.
do.
Point, motherfucker. I gotta pee.